Hello everyone, I am Platypus 2.0 and we're going to be back playing some more Subnautica in the survival mode. This is survival. What was the last thing that we did? Oh, we have a bunch of cured food, which is awesome. We have a bunch of water. So I think what we should do, and if I remember correctly, yesterday we did a bunch of scanning. And what did we get? Gas torpedo, prawn, a bunch of stuff, pressure compactor, whatever. What's that thing? No, go up. Seamoth torpedo system. Yeah. Storage module, hull forcer, vortex torpedo. Sure. But do we have the Seamoth yet? No, I want to go up. For the love of God. There's the Sea Glide. I don't think we actually yet have the Seamoth as of yet. What's that? Seamoth sonar. So eventually, yeah, we're gonna want that. But first things first, what we're gonna want to do is get the Seamoth. I don't want to go to Life Pod 17 or 7. That Beacon 1 is so that I can go back. There's a bunch of titanium right around there. Now, for another beacon, we need copper wire and titanium. Do I have any copper in here? Is that copper? It is. Wonderful. Let's grab that. Let's grab that. We're gonna make another beacon. I need 2 copper ore. That is such garbage. I want to create another beacon. How about I word it like that? Because if we can get another beacon, that means we can kind of explore more as well. Because we have a lot of stuff, certainly. Titanium. As long as I can get 1, or heck, if I could even get 2 or 3 more copper out of this place, I would be happy. From what I understand, I finally added myself to the Subnautica subreddit. And it sounds like what's going to end up being super annoying going forward is going to be actually silver ore. Which, if that is true, crap. Because I've seen it so very rarely on the playthroughs that I have done. Which is what? 3? I don't really need all this titanium if I'm being perfectly honest with you. But I say that, and then what's going to probably end up happening is I'm going to need all that titanium. So, some lead, sure. Basically, I'm just clearing out this cave, if I'm being honest. Hey. Crap. Crap.
10 seconds of oxygen remaining.
I mean, luckily we were right by, so that actually wasn't all that dangerous at all. But I am liking the amount of copper ore that we're finding, and this means that after we make, hey, where are you going? Come back here. Thank you. This means after we make we could probably actually, if we wanted to, make 2 beacons, but I am hesitant to do so. I'm more interested in creating, maybe, it depends on, I guess, how many we have of each, admittedly, or how much copper wire copper ore we end up having, because I've exhausted around here, But what if that means that I'm not going to find any copper for a while, right? Like, these are things we just have to consider. Depending on how much copper ore we have, which we'll check when we get inside our to do the baby base over here. Baby base is so cute. Baby base is so small. Yeah, whatever, poison manatee. Why don't you fuck off from this area? Because you don't need to be all the way over here, do you? Yeah, go home. God. So actually, before we do that, let's check. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. Well, you know what? Okay. Why don't we make 1, 2, and let's make 3. We'll save 2 copper ores. Come over here. We can make... I don't think we need a waterproof locker yet. So why don't we make 1, 2... We should be able to make 1 more. Yeah, 3. Although I do see the use in the waterproof locker, you can always have a little bit of storage near you should you need it. I don't think we need it that bad right now. So we have a good number of titanium there, and a part of me wonders if maybe it actually would be a good idea to... Let's go in this direction. Maybe it would be a good idea to create a waterproof locker, and then we can always have a spot with some stuff in it. Or maybe we could just put like things like creature eggs that we want to use later on, because I've realized that I've seen, 4 or 5 different types of creature eggs. So what that probably means is that there's going to be a multitude of different creatures that we can... I see you, Stalker. I don't want the metal wreckage, I want this. Lead. That one looked kind of infected and gross. I think what that means is, I guess it's probably obvious to a lot of people, but because we're seeing so many different types of creatures, fish, around here, that I'm guessing it's going to be along the lines of... What are you? Your craft, or your scan? No. Okay. Seamoth. Oh, is this it? Have we reached the dream? 2 of 3. Oh man. Okay.
Caution. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Have we done it? Have we finally uncovered the truth? We want to go and grab these 2 right here, because I'm really, truly hoping that they are further Seamoth. Oh, it is. That's so awesome. Oh, we now have the Seamoth. Oh, actually, there was 3 right here. So if I had just found this one, I guess, a bit earlier, that would have been, I guess, better in a way. That looks like a creature egg to me. Yeah. I don't have any real use for creature eggs at this point in time. Obviously, they're going to have their uses going forward, but And I've seen a bunch of things like this, just random ass giant rock structures that look like I should be able to do something with them, but ultimately I cannot. Now, we're going to jump up, and then we're going to come back down again. because I want to place a beacon down there. I don't want to fully explore it yet. I just want to put a beacon down. Because what I want to do is I want to actually head back to the life pod home base, and I want to build some stuff, or at least look into building some stuff. And I mean, this is an example right here of why we grabbed like our beacons. So let's come in here. We want to put you down. And you should be beacon 2. Wonderful. Because if we come back here, I think I saw one thing that looked mildly craftable. I could be crazy. Or mildly scannable. Was this it? That's just metal salvage. So at the very least... oh, and that... we'd probably have to cut that open. Yeah. So let's get some air. And then we're going to head back. I'm happy that we put the beacon down there. And it looks like with the beacon down, there's actually a fair number of stuff that we can explore over there as well. I'm trying to do this a bit smarter. And I think since I put the pressure on myself to jump into a hardcore mode as well, that's helped, if I'm being perfectly honest. Because, like, I've died quite a bit on this playthrough. Like, so much. And one commenter was right. I kind of... the magic a little bit was lost for me. And it's really my own fault. But what we're going to do is... I see some quartz down. I also see a stalker fish. So, yeah. I admit I walked myself right into that. Where'd the other quartz go? I know I saw it. Am I crazy? We'll find more quartz. I don't need to risk hurting myself for some quartz. No, we're going the wrong way. We want to go this way.
Caution, mild dehydration detected. Fluid intake recommended.
Yeah. Oh, excuse me. All right. Yeah, but you know what? We're so close to the life pod that I think I can wait until I get up into the sky. Now we are back here. So let's go up. I guess we should pop a water. Now. Wait a minute. Oh no, I'm dumb. I actually need to go out for a second because we are going to... I guess we'll do it right here. This seems like a good spot. Did I do it wrong? I might have done it wrong. There we go. Alright, so we want to create a Seamoth. We need a titanium ingot, a power cell, 2 glass, and lubricant. Well, you know what? We have glass, or we have rather on us the ability to make 1 glass. I think we actually should be able to make a power cell as well. So we have lubricant. Let's make the titanium ingot. And just get that done and out of the way, because we put a few beacons down in places where we can get more titanium, so that's not a huge rush. So we have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We actually do have 2 batteries. Oh, right, because I got them from the whatchamacallums. The thing. Like the weird crates. Over by the Aurora. And that we've also actually basically only found in that area, if I'm being honest. So we have glass. Now, what would it take to make a battery? Two acid mushrooms and copper ore. Okay, well, and just one copper ore? Okay, awesome. So, and that's actually really good to know. Do we have silicone rubber in here? Because if we do... I don't think that we do. That's actually okay. If we needed another battery, we could do so. But what we need is... Oh, God. Oh, let's move that over. We need one more quartz. And... two creepy vine seed clusters. So we're men on a mission. Well, I'm a man, and I just so happen to be on a mission. That does not mean you are a man also on the same mission. Okay, so there is our glass taken care of. Oh God, poison manatees, F right off. I am not even remotely interested in your shit right now. God damn. They're like, I'm a poison manatee, and I'm like, holy crap, I don't care. And they're like, oh, and I'm like, yeah, fuck you. And they're like, I'm gonna throw some balls at you. And I was all like, of course you are, because you're a poison manatee. Make me sick to my stomach. Poison manatee's like, well, I think you're ugly. And I'm like, well, you know what? My mom loves me. And poison manatee's like, okay, all right, mister, my mom thinks I'm special. And I was like, I never said that my mom thinks I'm special. I said, my mom likes me. Your mom's probably dead. And he was like, fuck you. And I was like, poison manatee, why don't you just go home? He's like, I am home. I'm like, oh yeah. And then we just kind of looked at each other awkwardly, and then that was it. Great time. Should have been there. So there we go. We have another glass. And we have a silicone rubber. All right. Now, let's come in here. We already grabbed the glass. I believe we need just the lubricant and the 2 batteries, because we want to make the power cell. The one thing I'm not 100% sure on is how do we charge the Seamoth? I guess we'll find out in time, but with this, yeah. We have a Seamoth. Now, I'm told, one of the commenters said there's a specific angle down here to collect this. I'm not gonna lie, I am not gonna look for that specific angle. That sounds awful. Hold on. What was that? Enter Seamoth. It gave me another option though for a second there. Enter Seamoth. Okay. I don't want to just enter it yet. I want to enter Seamoth, enter Seamoth. Fine.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
All right. So we're in here. I don't need the lights on right now. Let's get out for a second, because while we have it, how do I... There should be a way to do additions, or wait, power cell. I see. So we're going to need another power cell, for sure. I wonder though, is enter Seamoth. What is this up here? Is that just nothing? How do I add to it? That's what I want to know. All right, this seems pretty sweet. I think we're going to call this episode right here. Do we need to? No. In all honesty, we don't. But, and hear me out. I don't really understand everything yet. Because the other thing that might end up happening is that I need to build a base. Maybe. And that would explain why going forward I can't do anything. But I think the other thing I need to do for tomorrow's episode is going to be to craft another power cell so that I always have another one for the Seamoth here. And yeah, I'm happy. It's going to be a bit of a shorter episode. And starting tomorrow, I'm going to be working on a backlog. For the next 2 weeks, I'm going to be off. I am pushing myself a bit too hard with this backlog. Subnautica got a bit of a time cut. They're going to be 18 to 22 3-minute episodes. When I come back, I'll be able to commit and properly do longer, but I need to make some sacrifices. More people complain anyway about the We Happy Few being cut short, so I think Subnautica, you're okay with seeing me do a bit of a shorter episode. By all means, comment and tell me that I'm wrong. But I'm only going to be gone for 2 weeks, and that's it. And then I'll be back. And instead of taking a break, I'm actually trying to create a backlog. So there is that. We'll see if it meets expectations. Other than that, if you like this video, hit the like button. It really does help out a lot. And if you'd like to see more videos by me, subscribe. That will keep you in the loop for all future content. Until next time, I'll see you later.